All right, so today's focus is counting on, but instead of just using our fingers or counters or dots, we're actually using a number line. So what you're going to need for this activity is a number line. Now you can draw one yourself if you like, or you can see if you can find a template online. Mine's just from Teachers Pay Teachers and it was free. So I've downloaded it. So my number line goes from 0 all the way up to 20. You probably, if you're going to draw it, only need to do 0 up to 12 because we're just using a 6-sided dice. So all I am going to do is roll my dice 2 times. So I roll my dice. I have a 3. I'm going to write my 3 up the top here. And that's going to be my starting point. So I'm going to find my number 3 on my number line and draw a nice dot. So I know that I'm starting from 3 because that's the first number I rolled. Not starting from 0. So I'm going to skip all of those. I'm going to start at 3. Then I'm going to roll my dice a second time and I get a 4. So I have 3 plus 4. Now, what I'm going to do is start from number 3 because I'm counting on. So I've started at number 3 and I'm going to count on 4. So I've got 3 and I'm going to count 4 more. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So my answer is 7. Okay, so let's do another one all together. So we're going to roll our dice. I've got a 5, so I write 5 at the top here. I find 5 on my number line and draw a nice big dot, so I know that that's where I'm starting. Then I'm going to roll my dice again, and I have a 3. So I have 5 plus 3. So I start at my 5, and I'm going to do 3 jumps. So I've started at 5. I'm going to add 3 more on. 1, 2, 3, and I finish at 8. So your job is rolling your dice. That's your starting point. Make sure you draw a dot at whatever number you roll the first time. Then you're going to put your plus or your addition sign in there. Roll your dice a second time. Write down your second number, and that's how many jumps, or we like to call them froggy jumps. That's how many froggy jumps you're going to do. And whatever number you land on is your answer. Okay? You will not be starting at 0. Because none of our dice have a 0 on them. So making sure that we're starting at the number we roll the first time. Okay, see if you can have a go at doing maybe 10 of those yourself. Now I'm just going to slide down a little bit. Extension, people. I've just changed the numbers on this number line. So you guys can actually start at 40 if you want. So I'm still going to use 1 dice, but my first number is always going to be some sort of a 4. So I'm going to have 45 plus, and then I'm going to roll a 1-digit number, 2. So I've got 45, draw my dot so I know that's where I start, and I'm adding on 2 more. So I'm going to do 1, 2 jumps, so it equals 47. Okay, so you always start with a 4. You can start your number line at 50 or 60 or 70 if you like, but always make sure that that's your first number. And then you roll the second number. So I had a 5, so I've got 45, and then I roll it 1 more time to add on a 1-digit number. Again, see if you can do about 10. I will post the number lines in the slides as well, just in case you want to copy them or print off that slide. So just one more reminder, roll your dice, write the number down, draw the dot. Roll it again, and that's how many jumps we're going to do. And then whatever number I land on should be my answer.